Hi. So as you can already figure out, yep, still sick, still coughing, which brings me to why I have another update for you guys. So you already know the cough that I've already had for the last how many months now, but on top of the already, known type cough that I've done in the past how many videos, I have two other coughs to add to that. This is just two and not, if you're from the UK. That cough that I just did in the beginning, that's one of them. And then there's another one where it kind of sounds like, I don't know, it's not choking, because that was the one that I did in the beginning of the video. And then the other one, it's more like, I don't know, it's like your I don't know, it's just kind of hard to describe it. The only way for me to, you'd have to hear it, but the thing is, whenever I cough, I don't know which cough is going to come out. Is it going to be the choking one? Is it going to be the cough that I already have? Is it going to be some entirely new cough? So, I don't know what's going on with me. I do know that on October 28th, I have an appointment to go see a cough person in George, Washington, because this past June I went to I went to Georgetown. It was like George Mason. No, George Mason is the name of a college, and I don't think they even deal with coughs and all that. No, but I have an appointment to talk to some cough specialist doctor thing in George, Washington on the 28th of this month. So I don't know, go there, see what this person says, because Georgetown said that, yeah, it's a habit cough, so I guess we're just going there to get a second opinion or something else. I don't know which. We're still waiting to hear back from this lady from Loyola. Loyola. That's the one up in Baltimore. She's like the it doctor when it comes to habit coughs and phantom coughs and that type of stuff. But she is like uber busy, because it's like we've called back so many times before, and they keep saying, "Oh, you'll hear back from her when she has an opening." So this woman must be like booked for like years on end. So you'd have to like put your name down like a couple years before you even know you're gonna actually have this cough, it seems. But yeah, I have this cough, and I have other coughs, and now I'm gonna go see another doctor to get his opinion on, hey, what is this? So that'll be fun. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, it has nothing to do with me being sick or anything, but in the mail I got from, well, I won't say what it's from, but it's, I got a thing in the mail, and it says that I haven't accepted the coverage for accidental death and dismemberment insurance. I'm like, what? Why would I be getting this? But yeah, it's coming from my credit union where my money is. Well, not all my money, but yeah, that's as far as I'm going with that. Because you know how people are, they could figure out information by just saying certain things. But yeah, it says I haven't done it yet, and I have until December 1st to do it. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I guess I could sign it. But then, before I did that, I had to read, thing, because there's always a catch in something. And some of the things that say, like, it's good for, like, if I was, like, married, or if something happened to me, the money would go to my father or my mother or something like that. But this is the thing that got me slightly, kind of curious, kind of like maybe okay, but it says double accidental death benefits. If you die within 1 year of an accident as a result of traveling on a bus, train, or other public form of transportation as a ticketed passenger, your additional coverage benefit doubles. So basically, if I were to ride on the metro, ride on a bus, or a train, or an airplane, and somehow there's an accident and I die, that would mean the coverage goes up. So I'm like, okay, weird. And then of course there's always exclusions. And you know, it's just a long laundry list of basically it's like, you forfeit the stuff if you commit suicide. Well, that makes sense. Self-inflicted injury, declared war or warlike activity on a nation or government. But then here's the weird thing about it. Then he goes on to say, where is it? Oh. I'd also forfeit for any disease, sickness, bodily or mental illness, or complications resulting from medical treatment, surgery, pregnancy, or childbirth. Well, it's a good thing I'm not a woman, so pregnancy and childbirth I don't have to worry about. But it's like, if I had an operation and I died because of that operation, you forfeit that. So I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then he goes on to say, other things like flying as a pilot or crew member. So it's a good thing I'm not a pilot and I'm not a flight attendant because, well, that means I won't get to have anything. And then there's a whole bunch of other weird things on here. And so, yeah, that's something to think about. Like, well, I'm already sick, and then, you know, the credit union says, here, you haven't done this. I'm like, I'm sick. I don't need to start thinking about, like, my imminent demise. It's like, okay, weird, but yeah. So that's all I've got for this little update to tell you. Still coughing. I have other coughs now. Going to go see a cough specialist in George Washington on the 28th, and I have this thing about, you know, coverage and all that stuff for, you know, accidental death and dismemberment. I'm like, well, it's a good thing I don't have any job right now, and I don't have any job that, you know, deals with like power tools or anything like that, because then I really wouldn't want to sign this thing than if I was working in something like Home Depot or Lowe's, especially, or construction work or something like. Yeah, I don't think so, because knowing me and how clumsy I am, I definitely would somehow manage to chop off an arm, chop off a leg, and if it wasn't, you know, my own leg or my own arm, definitely I would somehow do some damage to somebody else with my horrible, horrible clumsiness. So, yeah. So I guess I'm going to mull over my, what is it called again? Accidental death and dismemberment insurance, and figure out why I'm coughing and all that good, wonderful stuff. So I'll update you again after I go to George Washington. Yeah, George Washington. All right. Bye.